worked up the nerve.
Yeah, about that. Sorry, Pete. Someone beat you to it.
Hey guys, it's Grim, and today we're doing something a little different, and I'm going to be talking about the new Spider-Man show, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. All I can say without spoilers is this is probably one of the best Spider-Man cartoons to come out in a long time, and if it keeps going the way it is, I genuinely think this could rank among the top 3 best Spider-Man cartoons ever made. What I love about the show is first, the art style. It genuinely looks like a comic book brought to life, and a lot of the scenes are just eye candy, especially the swinging scenes are so well done, especially with it being 3D animated, which I still kinda dislike as I prefer 2D animation, but the fight scenes are really good, and spoilers for those who haven't seen it yet, but the best fight scenes gotta be Daredevil vs. Spider-Man. Like, just take a look at this. Another thing I like about the show is that it isn't connected to the MCU. Some people might need to hear me out on this, but I completely agree with the creators that if this show was a part of the MCU, the show would be severely limited in what it could do. No Way Home establishes there is no Oscorp in that universe, and it was the first time Spider-Man met a lot of his major villains. This would mean characters like Scorpion, Dr. Octopus, and Green Goblin wouldn't exist in this world, which would have been really boring in my opinion. Instead, this show takes place in like a alternate universe that is kinda close to the MCU, with references to the Sokovia Accords, which they actually seem to be expanding upon more than the MCU did, which I'm really glad to see, as if they do, this could lead to some interesting storylines, and especially seeing how this would affect Spider-Man. Now for the cast, I really like most of them, and the redesign for Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn. Some people might not like the race swap, but personally I don't mind it as long as the character's skin color isn't a crucial part of their identity and they're written well. A good example of this would be like My Adventures with Superman's take on Lois Lane. As for the rest of the cast, my friends and especially me really like Lonnie Lincoln, otherwise known as Tombstone. He's objectively the best character in the show so far. What's really cool is that we almost spend as much time with him as we do with Peter, and this show does such a great job of paralleling their journeys as Peter Parker becomes Spider-Man and Lonnie Lincoln becomes Tombstone. And much like Insomniac's Spider-Man's take on Dr. Octopus, we really don't want to see Lonnie go down the path of becoming a villain because he's such a great guy and you really want to root for him. So it's so sad to see him go down this path, especially knowing that it wasn't really his choice, which is why the show excels at making you care about his characters. Peter's friendship with Nico and Harry Osborn feel real, and even small moments like Lonnie's interactions with his football coach or Aunt May and Nico worrying about Peter. And objectively, one of the best scenes is Spider-Man talking with a pizza shop owner to let the robber go due to them just falling under hard times adds so much depth to the world that I think a lot of Spider-Man shows miss. And it really makes it feel like your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. My only negative about this show so far is Peter's recklessness. This version of Peter Parker is too reckless when it comes to keeping his secret identity and makes some questionable choices, but since this is a Spider-Man early into his career, and there are consequences for his identity being revealed, I'll let it slide. My final thoughts on this is if you're a big Spider-Man fan and haven't watched this yet, go check it out. I try to avoid as many spoilers as possible, but overall, I give Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man an 8 out of 10. And that's all for today. If you guys like this video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and let me know if you guys want me to do like more reviews like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.